Senator Ron Johnson now leads the U.S. Senate race by 6 points, while Governor Tony Evers is ahead by 1.
With 4 weeks to go until you decide, our Jason Calvi joins us now in studio with the new Marquette University Law School poll and what it reveals. Jason.
Well, Steph, the new Marquette Law School poll is our latest snapshot of the race, really a temperature check in with voters. You can see Governor Tony Evers ahead of Tim Michels by just 1 point. It's really a toss-up here in this swing state. The poll finds 4% are still supporting an independent candidate who has since dropped out of the race, and she's actually backed Michels. So we'll see how that actually plays out on Election Day. We're also seeing Michels starting to win over independents. Now, back in August, Evers was winning independents by 11 points. So this is what the independent voters were looking like back in August. In September, that lead for Evers shrunk with independent voters to 6 points. But now take a look at what's going on in October amongst independent voters. They've now switched. They're now backing Tim Michels by just 1 point, all within the margin of error here in Wisconsin in this battleground state. Now, these numbers I'm showing you are for likely voters. It changes when Marquette pollster Charles Franklin brings in all registered voters, which includes those who aren't sure whether or not they're going to vote. The race has become better than for the Democrats with an even split in the Senate race.
Those folks less likely to vote or less engaged in politics, more likely to say they don't know or have an opinion about some of the candidates. That's something that actually can easily change over the last month of the campaign, as folks that don't live and breathe politics every day tune in and get exposed to the campaign in that last month.
And here we are in that last month, and how you vote this November could impact the entire country with control of the U.S. Senate on the line. Now, here's the latest Marquette poll of the Senate race. You can see Republican Ron Johnson with 52% among likely voters to Mandela Barnes' 46%. Back in August, Barnes was leading this race. Now it's switched. What's changed is Barnes is really losing support amongst independent. Here's where he stood with independent voters back in August. Look at that, a 15-point lead for Mandela Barnes amongst the independent voters, but that was after his primary where his Democratic opponents didn't attack him. Now Republican Johnson is winning that important group. You can see the independent voters now going for Republican Ron Johnson amongst independent voters. That's a 6-point lead amongst that group for Ron Johnson. So what's on the mind of these swing voters? Here you can see the most important issues for them according to the Marquette poll. The number one issue they're very concerned about: public schools. 71% say that's a major issue for them. Going down the list, inflation, gun violence, and crime are the top issues on the minds of independent voters, the key swing voters here in Wisconsin. Now, abortion is down. It's the 7th issue. That's the issue Mandela Barnes has been campaigning heavily on. For the past 12 days, he's really crisscrossed the state on his Ron Against Roe tour. Now, we'll take another look in with the Marquette Law School poll the Wednesday before the election. Now, according to the polling website 538, this poll has correctly called 81% of the races. Now we have less than 4 weeks until Election Day. Soon, you'll decide. Steph?
Jason, thank you for that. Fox 6 and the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association are bringing you the only debate in the race for governor between incumbent Tony Evers and Republican challenger Tim Michels. You can watch that debate live at 7 p.m. Friday on TV 6.2. We will be streaming it on the Fox 6 News Milwaukee YouTube channel, the Facebook page, as well as on the website. And you can also see a replay of the whole debate at 10:35 Friday night here on Fox 6.